The time has finally come. After hunting monsters and saving the world for years, now, I've decided to let you come along as I go through my adventures. I had been stationed here in minor villages of late. It's been a long journey to get to this point. Years ago, my grandfather Red learned of a danger to the world. A danger that was being born before his eyes. He tried his best, but Grandpa Red met his fate before he could stop it. Later on, I came to Mahana village as a great danger befell it. I had trained with the great rider Kana to sharpen my skills as a rider, and I met with my old friend Nevru. He helped me defeat the Black Dragon Oltura in the past. While in Guardian Rather Woods, I met with the Wyverian and a whole new my Grandpa Ray. It turns out that Anna had been searching for clues as she obtained a sacred item. An item that could either save the world or bring it to ruin. This sacred item was a special Fatalis egg, one that contained untold power. Knowing the danger that could happen if it fell into the wrong hands, I was entrusted with the sacred egg and began my adventure. However, I wasn't the only one who had my eyes on the egg. There would be many foes to face from then on. I met my old buddy Kekyoin in Ruto village. The time had come. In Ruto village, we decided to hatch the sacred egg to see what power it held within. The sacred egg had hatched into my boy Rather. Not the Rather I had in the past, or Guardian Rather, but this Rather was just as strong as them, if not more so. However, this Rathalos was very different. Unlike other species, Raised Wing Rathalos was born flightless, hinted to have wings of room. He was adorable, but according to legend, he would destroy the world once his wings opened. But Rather is my boy. I wouldn't allow anyone to harm him. I had then discovered an ancient foretelling and learned of Rather's power. Later, while I was in Korn village, Rather's true power began to emerge. Rather was infected by the Black Blight, and his power became unsteady. The dreaded wings of ruin had been unleashed. If Rather couldn't be stopped, the whole world would be in danger. Old friend Avinia and her barrier Frostring tried their best to stop Rather. Was a bit too late. Rather was losing control of himself to the point where even I might get hurt. Thankfully, good friend Old Deed was there to banish the darkness in Rather. Rather had been saved, but at what cost? Rather's unstable power was slowly killing him. We needed him to control it, or all would be lost. Through the power of kinship, and all did his help, I was able to make Rather overcome the Black Blight. Rather learned to control his immense power, and through that gained even more strength. Rather had overcome the Black Blight, and I couldn't be more proud of him. If we were going to face the dangers ahead, we would have to do it together. But I had faith in Rather and knew he wouldn't end the world. However, we weren't alone. There were others who wanted Rather's power for themselves. The hunter Carl and his Palico Tsukino are following us from the start to capture Rather.
なら奪うしかないな。
We fought to protect Rather, but we were outnumbered. Just when things looked green, old friends Lilia and Roberto appeared. Unfortunately, they were working with the hunters, and our boy Rather was captured by the scribers. While Rather was taken away, I teamed up with Joseph Joestar and went on a crusade to rescue Rather. However, we got jumped by enemy riders who had other goals in mind. With no way out and Rather missing, we had to fight our way through. It turns out that Rather was going to be used for a dangerous plan, one that we know Kyle wanted a part of. This is where things truly begin to unfold. With Rather and in danger, and destructive power in the wrong hands, we gave it our all to stop these mysterious riders. With new foes to defeat, the tension was at an all-time high. Rather was starting to lose control and regain the Black Blight. If Rather went berserk at this time, all could be lost. I had to save him with our bond. But then, an unforeseen event unfolded. Our boy Rather was too strong to lose to the Black Blight. Rather gained his wings of hope. Rather's potential was unlocked and he took to the skies to save me. The King of the Skies had saved us, but there was no time to relax for the real danger ahead. Oltura, the Black Dragon that we tried to stop had been causing destruction across the land! But our boy Chibu, who redeemed himself from the past countless prequel Oltura. After learning the truth, Oltura has the real wings of ruin to end the world, but Rather and I were destined to stop Oltura and save the world. However, those enemy stand users, I mean riders, returned to steal Rather. And it turned out Zellard was the mastermind behind it all. The scribers learned the truth about Ultura from Chival and changed their ways. They had discovered the correct location of Ultura.
箱呂島よ。マハナ村が危険だわ。
Ultura had resided on Hakalo's land, the location of our home, Mahena Village. We reached Mahena Village as Ultura continued to power up. From the look of it, the entire world was soon to let Ultura's awaken. If we did not act fast, it was clear the world would be lost. This was almost like the time Macula Pietro transformed to end the world. The calamity unfolded before our very eyes. Chaos and destruction were imminent as Ultura was feeding on multiple Rathals to metamorphose into a new form. As we approached the center of chaos, we met Guardian Rathal, my grandfather Red's Rathalos. Guardian Ratha was the one who gave in Aratha's egg, and he protected Mahena Village for years after Grandpa Red died. However, even Guardian Ratha was being affected by the black plague caused by Ultura. And reawakened the black light within him. Guardian rather wanted to help me stop Stellard, and even Grandpa Red lent a hand. With everyone together and our bond stronger than ever, we went after Stellar! The time for revenge had come. We had to stop Zellard, but doing so would also hurt Ratha. Upon Zellard's defeat, it seemed that he would get his wish after all. Zellard wanted Ultura to end the world, and tried to sacrifice Ratha to Ultra for more power. As strong as Ratha is, if Ultura made him, it could very well do us all. Zellard's plan failed and Ratha was saved. Guardian Ratha and Grandpa Red sacrificed themselves to protect me and Ratha. Letting Guardian Ratha allowed Ultura to evolve. The true wings of ruin, the world-ending Black Dragon Oltura had finally revealed himself! It was now or never. We needed to take down Ultura before he could escape or everything would be lost. We cannot allow such a danger to go around unchecked. But Ultura is a black dragon capable of ending the world with ease. It was going to be an intense fight. Took place at Guardian Ratha's home in the name of riders and hunters everywhere we promised to beat Ultura! Ultura was a power beyond anything before this point. A fearsome point indeed. But teamwork makes the dream work, and we were determined to win. With everyone battle against the Black Dragon had begun! Ultra was capable of constant evolution and like Electrian could control all elements at will! Ultra went into his second transformation to continue the fight. He thought that Ultra was beaten, but far from it. He went into his third and final form. Ultra was stronger than ever before, but his final form revealed his weakness. Ultra was preparing his final attack, but we were ready to unleash ours. Ultra first needed to be stopped from charging his attack. Once Ultra was weakened, we gave it our all for one final push! Kyle readied his bow! Ultra tried to awaken the Black Blighted Ratha! Kyle proved himself to be a true hunter. Through the bonds formed on our journey, Ratha gained his full potential and transformed into Zero User to defeat Ultra. Just like my Ratha before, who took down Makeling Pichu! Ultra slain, the world was safe once again. But the journey doesn't end here. I received intel of the Elder's Lair, a land where some of the strongest and deadliest monsters to exist currently reside. But what's worse is he resides there, a foe I've defeated many times in the past. The legendary Black Dragon Fatalis is somewhere in the Elder's Lair! And so my journey here continues! But I'm not alone as I have my faithful team with me. The Lord of the Land Sea and Sky himself, Black Recross! The Lord of Lightning, the Thunder Lords in Earth, the Electric Revolt, the Boltreaver, Astalos, the Bewitching Dancer, the Soul Seer, Mizuzu, and of course, the King of the Skies, Ratha. But that's not all. We're being backed up by Grandpa Joseph Joestar, Ika Riverton, Kekkyo Norieke, Echo Owen, Upper Moon 6 Jutaro Akichibu, Lavinia and Frostfang, Kyle and Tsukino, Kana and Avmar. the Waverian Henna, and of course, the homie Navarro. Now that the introductions are out of the way, we're going to complete all quests in our path, get through the Elder's Lair, and defeat Fatalis to save the world once again! Will you join me? Then let's go!